Hey, cousins. Hope all is well. Practice self care, practice your mental health. Take care of that. The holidays is coming up. It's going to be rough for everybody. It's winter time. All of those things are happening and taking place. I want to promote more of that. Also, watch, like, comment, subscribe. Also, girl, what that got to do with wrestling is pumping and available. Also, Alexa Bliss is a mother, a wife. She is what? 36 years old? I'm going to take a guess. 36? Is 34 years old. I want to have a conversation. I want us to talk about this. This is something we need to discuss amongst other things. And I think it's disingenuous how it's being discussed because people are so quick to make her want to feel good about the situation. But I see things actually different, okay? So here's the issue. Someone, I don't know who said it, but Lexi Kaufman Cabrera, Alexa Bliss, she said on her ex, she said, I've seen the tweets and all I can say is having only one full day at home a week with our nonstop schedule and being a full-time mom and constantly fighting exhaustion will definitely take a toll on my appearance. Okay. I don't know what the tweet said. I don't know what the people said. This is what I have been saying. And I want you to listen because I know someone's going to get in the comments and they're going to tell me she pushes merch. They're going to tell me the kids love her. They're going to tell me all of these things that have absolutely nothing to do with my issue with the Alexa Bliss character and her presentation. Okay? Listen, Alexa Bliss is a tiny woman. I would even venture to say she's only probably 5'1" at best. I think she's like 5 feet tall. Very tiny woman, okay? And because she's a tiny woman, that can open doors for her to play in the perpetual girlhood. You understand? I have said since she has come on the scene, she always plays the high school mean girl because she does not look like an adult woman. But Alexa Bliss is an adult woman. She menstruates. She has a child. She's married. She just told you that. She's working. It's exhaustion. She's pushing her body to the limits. But baby, that is no excuse for not having any type of character development. I said she looks like a woman playing in kids' clothes. She is a wife, a mother, and that should reflect in her character development. She should be well further than what she is in terms of what she is doing, which essentially is getting mother bone over. Mother bone's over. Let's move forward. Alexa Bliss has no direction outside of that. This we're friends, we're not friends shit. It's run its course. Now we're in war games. What's going to be next after this for Alexa Bliss? I'm going to tell you what she's going to do in war games. She's not going to take too many bumps. Alexa Bliss don't take too many bumps. She's very delicate. They take care of her. They make sure she doesn't get injured too much. She doesn't do much of anything. I guarantee you. Pay attention to that when we see her in war games. That's been majority of her matches. She does minimal work. Okay? Alexa Bliss is 34 years old, which for most of the superstars that are coming up, that is the prime age for up-and-coming superstars, about 34 years old. So she's by far not old at all. Has she aged faster? Yes. And because of this, her wearing ponytails makes her age jump out more than what it would if she just wore her hair down or in an updo or something like that. Okay? Someone pointed out, well, she's Caucasian and they tend to age faster. We could argue about that. We could do anything we want to do with that. Because I'm going to tell you something. When Mother Bone puts it on, she looks her age. But when Mother Bone has those days, she looks older than she does. Melanin does help. That's not a discussion. Okay? She's getting older. We all are. I'm not here talking about Alexa Bliss's age and any of that. I'm talking about the lack of character development has aged her and stuck her in a perpetual childlike state on WWE TV. That's what I'm saying to you. So here's a couple things I want you to put into perspective. Okay? When I use the term Lolita syndrome, if you go to Google it, it's a couple things that are going to come up. They're going to talk about a video game. They're going to talk about societal and feminist concept. And then they're going to talk about contemporary beauty standards. So the societal feminist concept. Lolita is from a book that was written a long time ago, and it was about an older man lusting after about a 13, 14-year-old girl. That's what it is, okay? Lolita syndrome, from my perspective, is basically doll-like features, youthful doll-like features that are laid onto grown-ass women. Okay? It's the societal phenomenon of viewing women as girls, as precociously seductive, therefore potentially responsible for attracting the male gaze and the desire for the male gaze. Okay? This playground gimmick and all of the things that Alexa Bliss was doing when Bray Wyatt was alive, fine. I had an issue then. You got a grown woman acting with a supposed mental breakdown, possessed, on a playground. Okay? There's a lot of freaks that like that shit. And WWE plays into it more than I care to like. To like. That's what Gail Kim was talking about when she was discussing Riho and Riho's appearance. She is a grown woman who is presented as a doll-like youthful child and wrestles and moves in the ring as such. Okay? That is what I'm talking about. Lolita fashion is a subculture of the sweet, adorable, adolescent ponytails, schoolgirl uniforms, ankle socks, the Mary Janes or the chunky shoes. And she's like, oh, the Japanese ladies play into that a lot. It is a problem. It's a problem. And no one sees it. And they just say, oh, well, it's just a character. It's what you're presenting. Okay? Another thing that is aging and showing Alexa Bliss's age is her lack of character development. From my humble opinion. Argue with me in the comments. Inconsistent gimmicks. Okay? She's undergone drastic, unexplained shifts from goddess to possessed persona with voodoo powers, making it difficult to invest. Right now, Alexa Bliss is just Alexa Bliss, who happens to dress like she's still paying homage to the playground, almost as if she's still in mourning. Everything's black with a little splash of color. Right now, that is popular. It's popular with the teen girl and kitty crowd because she is a top merch. Always a top merch seller. So we're not even going to discuss that. Stagnant booking. She herself says she's unhappy with the lack of creative direction, substantial storylines. She even said she voiced her concern to Vince McMahon before she went on to give birth and do whatever she had to do. Okay, so I'm not saying nothing that has not been said. There is no story progressing since Alexa Bliss came back at the Royal Rumble. Nothing has happened. She carries the doll. She don't carry the doll. Okay? They locked her into a storyline with Mother Bone, and nothing has progressed for Alexa Bliss. Mother Bone has benefited from this, but not Alexa Bliss. We could definitely talk about that right now. Mother Bone has aura farmed Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has not gained or lost any aura. She's just there. Unsolved storylines. Listen, the horror themed storylines, particularly those involving Bray Wyatt and the Lily Doll, are introduced plot elements that are abruptly dropped or ended without a logical payoff, leading to confusion rather than satisfying development. What's up with Lily? I said, go get Bailey Humphries, Google her, put her in a Lily doll. Bailey be down for it. Dress her up as Lily. Let her walk next to Alexa Bliss and let her do the wrestling. And Alexa could tell her what to do. That is sports entertainment. But then that will also require some type of, creativity. But she just carries the Lily doll so you could buy it. And then the doll that she carries is not even what they are selling on the goddamn shop. Go back in the crates, and I talked about everyone upset because the Lily doll ain't given what she's supposed to have gave. She serves no purpose no more. And every now and then she'll be talking to Lily, and then that's it. No progression. Okay? No progression. Lastly, her persona. Yeah, listen, this is sports entertainment. Alexa Bliss is a sports entertainer. She's not a wrestler. And she could give you just enough. She give you a twisted bliss, not too much. Even she slowed down in the ring significantly to only be 34, okay? But she's been around a long time. It makes you feel like she's in her 40s. No, she's young. She just hit. She's not even 35 yet. She relies heavy on what was the spooky powers and the theatrics, but her ring ability is not promoted. She never says she was a great wrestler, but yes, she gets on the mic, she'll cut a promo, and usually when it's the mean girl promo and stuff like that, she does well. But Alexa Bliss really doesn't give you no heavy duty promo to be writing, because they don't write shit for Alexa Bliss. They don't write nothing. Right now, Alexa should be embattled, confused, wayward, lost. Where's my playground? Where is the Wyatt Six? Where is everyone? She should be over there with the Wyatt Six. We definitely can talk about that. But she's just like floating around and being used. So to say all of that, no, I don't have nothing to say about her physical appearance. She tends to look haggard. She tends to look run down. The makeup people in backstage, they doing the thug thizzle on her. They beating her face up so she can come out looking good. What's aging her is the presentation, the ponytails, the skirts, the frills. That is the problem. Zelina Vega is just about the same age as Alexa Bliss. They're literally two tiny women. Okay? And Zelina Vega looks her age. Okay? Zelina Vega's not in here with ponytails, giggling and sniggling and being patted on the head and played with like a child. It's fun, I get it. It's fun banter between two friends. But that's not how it's coming across on TV. Maybe in the live audience, but on TV, it's not coming across that. So anybody that's talking about how she looks physically, I'm not about to go down that road. We all gonna age. I got a big gray patch right in the middle of my head like Jean Grey, and I love it. But the point is, I'm 44 years old, about to be 45. So I'm the last person to say, oh, they look old as fuck. But they look old as fuck because of how they are presented. The Motor City Machine Guns are two old dudes who act like they still go to the skate park and be like, bro, watch what I do. And then they fall down and injure themselves. So you got to know what I'm saying. I'm not like overly like charged up about it, but I feel like people are willfully missing the point. Now, I didn't see whoever said what they said. They very well have said, oh, she looked old in the face. But I'm coming from the presentation. Put her hair down. Give her a different outfit. Return her to the goddess. Give her character development. Give her some depth. Give her a way, something to do, something to come to work for, and we all can invest in her. I'm not invested in Alexa Bliss. People are just happy to see her. That's really it. That's it. Yay! And then she starts talking and it's what? Because no one is there to see what she's doing. It's goofy. I'm going to leave it right there. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think. And tell me what you think. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Of course not. But I want to hear it anyway.